You're watching InsidePunk.
The rest of your life can't hold me yourself and take the fight. Will you realize you were expecting that never happened to you? Forget my name and forget my face. Forget it, forget this place, so I never have to deal with you again.
Yeah, I don't know, it was just, we sent press kits out to like every single label we could ever think of. Like, I just remember reading on InsidePunk like a long time ago that Rob from Midtown was starting a label, so we sent one to him too. And I don't know, he called me one night at like really late, and he was just like, "I really like your band." And at first I didn't believe him, but I don't know, it was pretty awesome. And he really likes our band, so he wanted to put out a record. We talked with him for a while, and eventually it happened, so it was cool.
I think actually Brendan hung up on him the first time too. Because he thought it was a joke.
That didn't happen.
Didn't happen?
It
You said you did.
Could easily have happened.
You told me you did.
Nice.
But, alright.
So you guys' debut release in October 2005, entitled "This Could Be a Possibility." Do you guys just have like some demos before that, or do you have any EPs or anything released before that?
Yeah, we had like a 4-song demo that we were shopping the labels and stuff, and just trying to see who liked it, who didn't, who wanted to pick us up. Luckily, Rob liked it, and yeah, we had songs written. We had demos for them, but they were just rough demos for the album.
So you guys are signed to I Surrender?
Yes.
Right? All right. So when you guys got signed, was like your main focus on getting an album out?
Yeah, we were all in school at the time, so it was pretty much writing at this kid's house in Philadelphia and focusing on getting a really good record out.
So everyone says you're the savior of pop punk music.
Yeah,
what do you guys think of that title?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I don't believe it.
Well, I mean, we just like, I mean, pop punk wasn't really popular at the time, and we put out an album that was kind of different. I guess that's what they're saying. I don't know, like, I guess it's not really that popular anymore, but we do what we like, you know?
So are any of you guys still in college? Probably pretty rough now,
No,
tour and
no.
stuff.
Yeah, they all dropped out.
We took
Took a leave of absence.
Everybody's correcting me on this one.
That's better
I'll
for
step
parents.
aside. Better for parents.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any conflicts between parents and school? And
Everybody was like a little uneasy about it. Like, oh, you're going out of college, like you're gonna be on tour. Like, what's that about? But I mean, now they realize that's what we want to do. And it's like it's working out for the best. So everybody's happy.
what are your opinions on the RIAA and downloading music?
I don't see that. My views on downloading music is just, if you download music, you should buy it if you like it, or go to a show if you like the band, or support the band in some other way. And I guess that's not what the RIAA thinks, so they decided to sue me, and I don't know, but I don't really care that they did that. I mean, I still have the same views that, like, you download music to check it out, and then if you like it, support the band in some other way, rather than buy, if you don't have to buy their CD. I mean, it's a good way to support them, but there are other ways too. So
I think buying the CD anyways, just the money goes straight to the record labels anyways.
Yeah, so
It doesn't really support the band as much, which is why going out to a show and picking up a shirt is the best way to support a band.
So you guys have a video for The Space Between. It's pretty sweet looking. Where did you guys film that at?
You're talking about
The new
live
one?
performance one, or
Yeah,
we just recently did
reshot
another
a video
one,
for.
but we had the live performance one that was shot at the Pontiac Grill in Philadelphia, and we just sent out a bunch of flyers and Warped Tour, and a ton of kids showed up, and it was just really cool. But like 4 months ago, I guess, we went out to California and did another one. It's like live performance, and there's a whole storyline behind it. hopefully it'll be out soon. We just got the final cut the other day, so.
So you guys have been touring pretty heavy in June. You guys staying strong still? You have stuff keeping you motivated, or is it been pretty rough?
We've been out for like 2 months straight now.
Really?
We go home on Sunday, so it should be pretty awesome. We go home for 2 weeks.
You guys aren't home very often?
Nah, not recently. We have been home 5 days this whole summer and slept in my own bed 2 of those days. So.
It's all right. I mean, we're doing what we love, and we're seeing the country, and I have a great experience at our fingertips that we're taking advantage of. So, being home, it's a good thing, but I think we're all doing what we love right now, so it's not that big a deal.
So, is there any fond memories of the Warped Tour?
Warped Tour?
Waking up at 7 a.m. and being up for 14 hours.
And hanging out with Joe from Patent Pending every morning. Telling Max how much he loves Warped Tour.
But I really don't.
Really. Oh man.
So, at the end of Warped Tour, or the whole tour, I was thinking to myself, I can't wait until this is over. And then we've been off it for about a week now, and today I just said to everybody else, I wish I was on Warped Tour again. Like, I really miss all the people and hanging out with everybody and going to catering every day and eating lunch with bands that we listen to their records every day and getting to like be friends with everybody. It's just awesome.
I miss seeing Rise Against every day.
You watch them every day?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys played on the Urban Legends tour this year, right?
Yes.
How was that?
It's great.
Amazing.
All the bands on that tour were
up the
awesome.
Matches.
Action, a band called Rediscover, a band called Portugal the Man, New London Fire. We were all, because that whole tour was split up into separate regions with different bands on it, and our region happened to be really awesome with the bands that were on it, so it was cool.
So you guys took a trip to Japan for the Fuji Rock Festival last month? Yeah. Was that pretty crazy?
That was insane. Like, we played for about like 4,000 people, and it was just like, wow. Like it was just, you couldn't really like fathom the idea of like people, that many people in like a confined area, just like paying attention to you, listening to your music, and just like, it was an awesome experience, especially going to Japan and doing that. Like, it's one thing to play Warped Tour in front of that many people, but like halfway across the world, it's just like, I don't know, it's definitely a great experience.
Japan's also the coolest country I've ever been to in my life.
Right.
Well, the only other country I've ever been to, but it's everybody there is like, really nice to you, and it's I don't know, it's like a whole nother world. It's really cool. Wish I could go back. Wish we were there for more than 3 days.
So how did that get arranged? Like, who helped you guys get on there?
We have a label over there called Kick Rock Music, and like the owner of the label apparently is friends with people who run Fuji Rock, and he hooked us up with the show, and then we did our own headlining show in Tokyo. And I don't know, we have a label over there, so we put out a CD, well, the same CD we put out with a couple extra songs in April. So I don't know, they hooked up everything, which is awesome. Yeah.
Bands like Red Hot Chili Peppers over there. What was that like, shared a stage with bands like they're, they've been around for?
Well, we didn't actually share the stage with Red Hot Chili Peppers, but we went to go watch Jenny Lewis play, and everybody but JD was there because JD ate salmon.
I ate salmon and I got food poisoning or allergic reaction. I was sick for the whole day, but they got to meet Flea and Anthony Kiedis. But like, we shared the stage with the Yeah as the Story of the Year, and I was just like, I was like warming up and like tuning my guitar or whatever backstage, and I look over, it's like Story of the Year. I'm like, this is a weird thing right now. But it was good. Good experience.
So is there any big plans for future tours lined up? Or?
In September, we're going out with the early November.
Awesome. How'd you guys get hooked up with that?
They asked us, actually, which was really awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And after that, we're just continuing through the U.S., but can't really say what bands are on it yet because we're still finishing up tours in those markets. So it'll be announced on our MySpace soon. You guys want to check it out?
So you guys have any plans for writing or recording anytime soon?
We actually just had an argument about this in the car today. We're trying to write as much as we can. I think the plan is we're going to be touring until around Thanksgiving. And once we get home, we're just going to like just write, and hopefully have a record out by maybe the spring or summer. Right? So that's the plan.
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
And depends on what tours come our way, though.
All right. So do you guys prefer sheets or wall-wall?
Ooh, sheets.
I'm a
Sheets.
wall guy. I gotta say.
Sheets is so much better.
Sheets. My room.
This
So
sheets
much better.
right over there has fried macaroni and cheese bites.
Amazing.
And
That are
wireless
the most
internet.
incredible thing I ever ate. in my life.
Burgers are good too. 99-cent junior burger king.
Let's go for the toasted cheese sandwiches and macaroni and cheese bites.
He likes
things
cheese.
ever.
He likes a lot of cheese.
Cheese is the greatest thing ever.
He would bathe
Tell
himself
by
in
his
cheese.
baseline.
Just kidding. That was a joke.
Shots at me, dude. I like cheese. It's delicious.
Okay, so is there anything else you guys like to add, or does that pretty much wrap things up?
MySpace.com/Valencia for tour dates and everything. They go up every Friday. We always have new shows, so go check it out.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, guys.
Cool.
Thank you.
The sun sets a mile ahead. Maybe then we can understand. This time it just seems fucking do it all over again. Those mistakes I made back when. This is the kind of situation that I was in. Take my life and turn it back around again. But it's hard to understand that when we look back at all hard times spent, you tell me something